Hey guys, so I'm really pumped about the fact that we had a huge milestone in the Overcomers. If you don't know what the Overcomers are, that is the Overcomer support group for any woman, okay? Any woman, any race, any religion, doesn't matter. And in this group, we support each other 100%. I can say my group is one of the best groups out here. The love is real, the support is real, no judgment. We love first, more than anything, but we keep it real with you and we tell the truth, and we truly support you through this hard time that you're going through, learning how to overcome the stigma of herpes. So, guys, like literally, let me give y'all some background. So, I started the Overcomers in, they say 2000, yeah, 2006. Okay, so hey love, I started the Overcomers 2006. Okay, I would have been thinking about it because before then, I was doing bi-weekly support group calls. Okay, so if anybody did the bi-weekly support group calls, y'all know how I used to be on the call. So I did a call, which I'm thinking about going ahead and start back up, but a little bit different. So give me some time to give y'all information on that, so we can start doing support group calls again. So guys, so I started at first, just get a feel. I wasn't sure if people been comfortable with looking at each other at that time. Video conferences were coming up and things like that, but I was like, I don't know if people be comfortable, so let's start off with the calls. And in the beginning, people were just listening to me, things like that, and after a while we started building relationships. I was able to share a lot of information with the ladies and things like that, so everybody was really excited about listening to those calls. Crazy, like I still have all those calls to this day, like literally every single one of those calls I still have. What I'm going to do is probably share all those calls with you guys on this on the informational thing, so it's not gonna be right on there right away, but if you come back, you'll be able to see it. So oh my god, it was absolutely amazing. And then I decided, hey, you know what, it's time to do a support group, because at the end of the day, these ladies look for these calls every 2 weeks, and things don't happen. They all have personal things, and just to have a place to be, all day, every day, and build relationships and things like that, meet people in your city, meet new friends, things like that, and also get to interact with me more. So I started the support group. And when I started, guys, before I started, I was absolutely frightened, because I was like, at the end of the day, what if people don't join? What if people don't want to do it? What if people just like too scared to do it with their social media, thinking that somebody's going to find it? I knew I can do a private group, but I some people are still scared. That was just what I kept hearing in other support groups I was in. I was in other support groups on Facebook. People had kind of seek me out, because I was like all over the place at that moment, posting everywhere and things like that. So a young lady reached out to me, and she added me to her group, and she was the admin of that group. So I watched how the group functioned, things I didn't like, things I did like. I was in other groups, things I liked, things I didn't like, and I knew, like, okay, basically I studied for about a couple of months before I decided to jump in. Well, even a couple of months, almost a year, I studied. Looking at other groups, how they run, things I don't like, things I want to do, how I want to pick my admins, how I want my admins to be, events, things I want to do within my group. So then I decided to do it. I was scared, but I said, okay, I'm going to do this. So I jumped right in, I did it, and it blew up. I was so excited, women were coming in, so many people were being helped, things like that. No drama, guys. I can truly say I don't have any drama in my group. If I do have stuff going on in my group, you would never know, because me and the admins are the absolute truth. Y'all don't know anything that's going on other than what I may address. But typically, I do not address things in front of you guys, because it's none of your business. I tend to deal with things in the back house, because at the end of the day, all of you guys are here in this support group to deal with herpes and nothing else, and nothing else matters at that given point, other than me dealing with that person, on me and the admins, which me and the admins are like hooked at the hip, that we do whatever is necessary to assist you guys. So the good news is we hit 500 overcomers yesterday, which I was so excited about. It's been a long time coming. I'm excited. I know we're gonna have extreme growth within this year, and I'm really pumped about it, and I can't wait to come back on here and say we got 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 people, and I'm like, God, Jesus, I'm gonna have to be prepared for that. But at the end of the day, I know for a fact it's going to happen, and as it is looking now, and it's growing, and we're keeping it positive, that's where it's going to stay. A lot of people always ask me, like, Belize, how do you get people to even trust you? Y'all know why y'all trust me. It's because I'm honest, I'm real, and I'm look just like you. I'm normal. I'm not all dolled up and fancy. I'm not that type of person at all anyway. But don't play it. I will get cute real quick. But anyway, guys, but I had somebody ask me that question of how you don't have drama, because I'm not a drama filled person. I'm a strong believer that you attract what you are. So I feel like the people who come into my group, they're like me in some way. We have a characteristics, we have same mindset, we dealt with the same things, and that's why they're attracted to me. So my whole thing is, I would always tell you guys, if you're in a support group and you don't like it, get rid of it. And I'm not saying that just because of my group. You don't have to join my group. You don't have to be a part of it. It's not important to me for that. But what I want y'all to learn is what you surround yourself around when dealing with this can make or break you. It can really make you or break you. It can help you overcome this faster and learn so much, or you can be in a group that's so drama-filled, group that is so stressful, a group that is just full of anxiety, full of stress, full of suicide, literally. And you be wanting to take yourself out because of all the depression that you see in the group. I'm not saying that, people are not going to be sad, but my whole thing is it got to be overpowered. It really have to be overpowered. And some of these groups out here are so depressing that I got out. I like, look, this is hard, but how y'all making this real hard? I need y'all to all go get counseling, because y'all are really not telling the whole truth on why y'all are so down and out, okay? So my whole thing is just really be careful who you attach yourself to. Make sure you really know who the admins are in these groups, because some of these people you don't even know this. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Yes, I love a lot of these admins out here, but I think I'm very different from a lot of these admins, because it's not many
in a quarter mile
that do this, but I can speak for myself and from my own experience. It's not too many admins who out themselves. They are hidden admins, and my whole thing is nothing wrong with that. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the difference with me is I said we're gonna be overcomers, so let me overcome it by me stepping out, and I'm putting myself out here for y'all to find me. It's not easy to find support groups with herpes, period. I don't care if they're in your state. I don't care what it is. It's not easy to find. Have people ask me all the time, do you know an admin support group in my area? Probably not. It's not many at all. It's like one here in Atlanta, one or two here in Atlanta, but they're at a hospital. Nobody really want to go into a hospital, and if you go in this room, people clearly know what you're going into this room for. People don't want that. But if you want to do online, yes, I can connect you with Chicago, New York, all these other groups, because you meet other admins. I know ladies in the group who are in these groups as well. But like I'm saying, I'm just gonna give y'all some forewarning. I'm different from a lot of admins, creators of groups. I am an admin, but I'm also a creator of groups. But my whole thing is, like, I'm just so happy to be where I am now, and I'm always giving y'all the real, and I'm always giving y'all the truth. Be careful what groups y'all in. Really do, because if you're declining with your acceptance, or you're stagnant and literally living your life, you need to concern where you are at all the time with this. Because if you're in this group and every time you turn on it, it's something negative or some drama or something like that, then I strongly would suggest don't be in that group. Because at the end of the day, it's not healthy for you. It's not helping you. It's not doing anything for you but causing you more stress. And as we know, stress equals outbreaks. Who want to outbreak from a group that's supposed to help us? It's not worth it. So with that being said, guys, I kind of went on a rant. That wasn't my whole goal. It was put on my heart to let y'all know that, because I'm sure you guys are in some groups and you're like, I'm in it. I'm here to, I love some people in this group, but this is not really for me. This is not my type cup of tea. But my whole thing is, I do have a group. The group is just for women. Guys, I'm not forgetting about y'all. Just know I'm at y'all at the top of my dome. I'm cooping up something in my mind for you guys. So just know, if it's for any women, black, white, Chinese, whatever you are, you can be a part of this group. Most importantly, I'm going to say this: you must have herpes, okay? You must have herpes. You cannot be in my group if you don't have herpes. And I'm putting this out here because I don't know what's wrong, folks. That's all I'm going to say. You must have herpes. Most of you guys do have it. Even if your partner don't have it, you have it, they cannot be in a group. Even for your husband, things like that, friends, it doesn't matter. They cannot be in a group. They must have the virus as well. That is to protect you. Because at the end of the day, you don't know who in these groups. Even you may get in this group and you may run into somebody you used to know. You're like, oh my God, it may make you a little nervous. But at the end of the day, it's to protect everybody here, to know we're all on the same playing field. We're all here to support each other. We all here for the same thing, and that's it. And that's not any malicious. It's not trying to hurt anybody at all. It's here to protect. So my whole thing is, if you don't have it, you can't be in a group. Now, if you have some information, if you have questions, just say if you're dating somebody with it, you just want support, then you reach out to me, Overcoming the Stigma at gmail.com, and I will answer your questions. Or you can also do a session as well where me and your partner can talk to give you clarity, because I'm talking to a lot of people who are dating people with herpes. So my whole thing is you know, you want to talk to me too. So that's not a problem at all. But I'm so excited about that. 500 in, and I just can't imagine what's going to happen within the next 2 years and whatever. With the group. But my whole thing is I'm just proud of the ladies. I love these ladies like no other. They know I do all that I can to serve them. I do over and beyond of what any other admin probably would do. So with that being, especially within our community. So with that being said, guys, I love you guys. If you're not a part of the group, make sure you send me a friend request. Make sure you send a friend request. Send a friend request first. Then send me a private message saying you want to be in the group. And then we'll go from there, and I'll make sure to add you. So I love you guys. Y'all have an amazing weekend. Today, make Friday a good day. Do something you love to do. Don't focus on herpes today. Go out and do something that makes you happy today. Okay, guys? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.